We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on the Miami Dolphins offense, Week 3 versus the Eagles in the preseason. Really liked what McDaniel showed, and especially this first play, the pass that blew up on Twitter. Was it an underthrow? Was it a good throw? To me, it was a pretty good throw. People like to scrutinize Tua on the littlest things. Yes, the throw could have been better, but only like 6 or so passes were completed for more air yards last season. And it's just, that's a very difficult pass to make. Really like what I saw on this play from Tua overall, because he throws this ball early with anticipation. He's getting ready to release, and Tyreek is still a couple of yards behind the safety. So he's really trusting Tyreek on this play. Really like coming out with confidence, throwing this ball deep. And he doesn't put that much, like last year if you saw the play versus the Titans where he threw the ball deep to Waddle, it looked like he put everything he had into it. It's pretty smooth from Tua, and overall not putting like as much as he could on it, so I think he could throw it even farther if he wanted to. And I actually do like the ball placement to the inside. It makes it an easier catch for Tyreek, easier ball to track if he was going to miss. Plus there's a thing, just beat the DB. It's always better to underthrow, give your receiver a chance to make a play on the ball than to overthrow and not have the catch at all. This is still a 51-yard completion. So I actually do like this ball from Tua. Tyreek doesn't really slow down that much. He actually re-accelerates it right there to go and catch the ball to the inside. If anything, it's only underthrown a little bit at the catch point. It wasn't underthrown that much. As I said, only 6 completions were thrown with more air yards last season, so these completions are very rare. He also throws this ball from 8 yards deep in the pocket, has a clean pocket. Love that from McDaniel right here with the play action, using pre-snap motion, creating matchups. Like right here, he has a one-on-one with the right tackle, which is usually where he would have got destroyed last season, but with the play action, he has Jackson use it more of a jump set, get out, look like he's run blocking, so 75 doesn't shoot up the field to try to win with a pass rush move. He's more of playing it as his first to run, so this creates a clean pocket and allows Jackson to get his hands right into the chest and be in good position. So it just gives his O-line favorable matchups. Really like that from McDaniel. But overall, I really do like this pass from Tua. Definitely wasn't bad. If people think it was bad, it was not a bad pass. He does then come out and then scores, 3 plays later. But just overall, it's just a little bit underthrown. If it was super underthrown, you would have saw Tyreek slow down. You look at Tyreek right here. He doesn't really slow down. He changes his angle and actually re-accelerates there at the end to catch this ball. It's just thrown more to the middle of the field, which I like, because 42, with his position, is expecting the ball to be thrown here based on Tyreek's angle, but then he adjusts, and puts the safety in a super tough position, and he also throws it away from 37. Gives Tyreek a much easier catch to handle, and this is the fastest player in the NFL. It is very difficult in your first live action, your first pass to him, to throw it 60 plus yards down the field. This was a good throw from Tua. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, I rambled on a little bit too much there, so let's get in the next play. Love the play action boot work from the Dolphins. Just came out, worked this. This is the next play, straight to Tyreek. The Tua to Tyreek connection looking strong already. Like having their alignment here to get them across the field. You're on the left hash, working the play action boot. So everything works out pretty nice with the spacing here from 14 to 10 to 81. Just based on that. So love the schematic look of it. And getting Tyreek Hill on, getting Hill and Waddle on crossers, it's pretty much impossible to defend, especially in man-to-man coverage. And Tyreek is just jogging, and really good play from Tua. Just get this ball out right away. See that this is his best option. He probably could have taken a chance to 81, but that would have been a very difficult throw to make. And Tyreek's coming open. Sherfield right here is kind of taken away from this defender to the inside. Makes a quick decision. Hits him right in stride on the move. He was very accurate on the move on the few passes he made here, and just looks comfortable in that area. I think that's the difference. What you're going to see from the Dolphins offense from the Niners last year is more of Garoppolo hitting people on the middle of the field, less on boots, and we're going to get to a more on the move with McDaniel, because I feel he's more comfortable throwing on the move to the outside rather than attacking straight down the middle of the field. We can watch it better from this angle right here, the back end. Just look how comfortable Tua looks on the move. It's pretty seamless. Very quick release. Squares up Tyreek. Gets his shoulders, hips squared up to where he's going to throw. Leads him perfectly. Hits him right in the chest. Doesn't really get better than that. Gives opportunity for yards after catch. Really like this stuff from Tua. Just love the comfortability. Love the run fakes that he's selling. Just look at the flow of the offensive line. Gets all this defensive line out here. Just creates basically one guy who could create pressure on him, but then he has to go back to take away Sherfield. So then he delivers the ball right into Tyreek's chest. Shout out to River Cracraft. I really think he's actually going to make the Dolphins roster. I thought he looked really good in the preseason. And just more play action, boot to the left. Love seeing that for Tua. And him being a lefty, this does give you advantage because most teams are used to facing righties. And when they are booting out, it's more often you'll see them boot to the right. And this just right here in the red zone. Love using boot action from like the 9. Probably the best area for the offense to use it. And then a man-to-man creates these matchups. Very difficult for the DBs to cover a receiver from 10 yards off playing the goal line when he's attacking hard inside leverage. And the Tua escapes back to the outside and just delivers a perfectly timed ball on the move. Perfect accuracy. Hits Cracraft right in the chest, just like the Tyreek play. Look how comfortable he is just throwing on the move. Pretty good mechanics too on the move, and just hits Cracraft right in the chest. Love the accuracy that he plays with. Ball placement, everything about it. Timing of it all. Doesn't hold on to it too long. He was making quick decisions. That's the best thing that I saw about Tua in preseason. He's making quick, confident decisions. If it's not there, he gets off it quickly. He comes off to this side. Sees that 14 right here. It's kind of dead. Goes straight to Cracraft. It's open. Deliver a perfectly placed ball for a touchdown. Tua jogs off the field. Gets his work done. Just love what I saw from Tua in the preseason. Just the level of confidence and the level of getting through his reads, progressions, when he is working through progressions. It's just super impressive. And just the jump that he's made in that area, I love that for Tua. We can watch it better from this angle. Look at the offensive line really selling this play action. Gets the defense to move. To be fair, this is the backups for the Eagles, so I'm not focusing too heavily. on the defenders. More focusing on what Tua is doing, because it doesn't really matter if you're making throws like this on the run, this accurate, with this good decision making. It doesn't really matter who the defenders are if you're making throws like that. But yeah, just looking what Tua is doing. If you can get anything like this, looks like this in the regular season, which it will definitely happen from time to time because starters are not perfect either, he's going to make defenses pay, because I feel like this is where he really excels. Progressions and decision making just improved so much for Tua. Pretty clean pocket there. We'll go back, break this down a little more slowly. First read right here is the number 2 receiver. I think that might be Wilson. Play action. Pretty clean pocket. Wilson slips and falls, so he instantly comes off it. Also is feeling a little bit of pressure on his left ear, so he slides away from him just a little bit, and then is coming off it instantly to make this throw to the comeback to the outside. And this is how you make up for arm strength. This is where arm strength could potentially hurt him, is on making far hash throws to the numbers, needing to make throws with velocity. This is where arm strength is more effective than making deep ball throws, because every quarterback can throw the ball 50 plus yards in the air. But he throws with anticipation, so throws this ball early with timing, and it ends up getting there perfectly in the chest of Sherfield. Didn't even have that great of velocity, but that's how you make up for velocity, with a quick release, decision making. Tua's release is so tight, love that. But the quick release, like I said, the decision making, the anticipation, this ball is coming out right as he's breaking, and ends up being a good throw, low and away, straight into the receiver's chest when he's diving. Just love the timing. So first of all, he comes off his first read because the receiver falls down, and he sees that the safety is going to take this away anyways, getting doubled here. So he comes off of it, also slides a little bit to the right to get away from the pressure, to give him enough time to deliver this ball from the hash to the opposite sideline with anticipation, timing, accuracy, all of it from Tua. Love this play. It was actually probably my favorite play from Tua. This is the plays that you want to see him make. I know Tua can throw it deep. I know there's the stigma that Tua can't throw it deep, but he's a very accurate deep ball passer. I don't care about the attempts. There was enough of a sample size from college and the NFL now to see that Tua is a very accurate deep ball passer, but making these throws from the far hash to the opposite sideline is what I need to see from Tua, and making it his second read and throwing it before he breaks. Like, This is high level stuff from Tua. You can see Tua really going through his progressions from this angle. Just look at his eyes and his feet. You can tell he's looking at number 2 right here, and then moves a little bit to the inside. You can see the safety too. Comes off it once he sees him falls down. Lines up that, throws the ball with anticipation, and gets right where he wanted it. That's really good ball placement. Makes it very difficult for the corner to make a play on the ball that's low and away like that. Like, just an excellent play from Tua. Working on more play action boot. Love the design. Little shift of the fullback there pre-snap. But I really like this one because he has to work through progression and he has to make a much more difficult throw than the other two. So, good job fooling the defense there with the pitch. He really has been selling these play actions, the pitches, the handoffs, faking it very well. But then has to come off his first read, which is to Gesicki, which is pretty dead right here. Would probably pick up a few yards, but comes off of it. Sees Wilson sneaking behind, but has to make a layered throw here over 52 and hit Wilson right in stride over 52, and that's a pretty good ball. Maybe could have let him a little bit more, but didn't want to lead him into the corner as well. So just a very good throw. Love coming off his first read on a play action boot this quickly and then making a decision, finding Wilson working from across the field. Like, Wilson is lined up right here pre-snap and is able to get the ball to him pretty quickly. Makes an accurate throw over the back of 52. We've actually seen Tua do things like this before. When he sees the back of the helmet or back of the numbers of a defender, he just throws it, not expecting the linebacker to turn around and make a play, and delivers a very good ball. So yeah, love what I saw from Tua in that area as well. He was making passes to everyone, to Tyreek, River, Cracraft, Cedric Wilson. Really excited to see Waddle on the field again, because we have not. That's the one thing we really haven't seen yet in the preseason. We haven't seen Waddle and Tyreek Hill on the field at the same time. We also haven't seen Armstead. So even though these are against some backups, we do not. The Dolphins also don't have a lot of their starters playing. So yeah, we haven't seen the full potential yet, and they looked really good in this preseason game. It's just the poise and the confidence. Watch it from this angle. Just look how quickly he just comes off of it. His eyes are moving so much quicker. You can see he's just seeing everything so much better in this offense. The McDaniel offense is just a much better fit for him. He's looking at Gesicki right away based on the leverage of the defenders. He comes off of it instantly, gets to his number 2, which is Cedric Wilson, and makes this throw. He likes what he sees, delivers it, a good ball, straight into the hands. Yeah, just an accurate ball. Layers it right over 52. Perfect placement. Perfect everything. Just loved what I saw from Tua on the move, especially in this game. I feel like last week he didn't get an opportunity to do too much just based on the flow of the drives. They were kind of ruined by some running plays early. Didn't get a super opportunity. Thought he looked really good in his progressions though. But in this game, coming off the play action boots, he was phenomenal. Might be where he's at his best right now, honestly. That in the RPO game, just want to see Tua there all season, which he's going to be doing. If the Dolphins' run game can be successful under Mostert and Chase Edmonds, which it looked really good in this game with everyone from Mostert to Gaskin to Savon Ahmed to Sony Michel, they all looked good in their action. Jared Dokes, like, everyone looked good in the running game. So if the running game's successful, I really believe Tua is going to be successful. He stays healthy. I know the stigma around him right now, it's either very positive or very negative. I'm usually pretty positive with Tua, but I know he's not a perfect player. I know he's his faults. I usually only break down the positive plays because I feel like it's more important to focus on what a player can do and not what they can't do to project them to the next level. So I still believe in Tua. I think he's going to be a good player. Probably not great, but I feel like with this offensive scheme, with his players around him, if the offensive line can play well, if the running game is solid, like, this is a team that could potentially go very far in the playoffs. Play action and gun this time. A good read pre-snap, this like little seam bender, like the glance route, quick post, bang, whatever you want to call it. Kind of looks dead versus the pre-snap look. But Tua, his eyes are going straight to the safety, sees him come down, so he knows he can attack this pretty quickly, sees the leverage of the corner playing high outside, so Tua just delivers a ball quickly, puts this actually, it might look like not great ball placement, but based on where the safety is, if he leads him out, could put Gesicki in a bad position to get destroyed. Especially last week, a few of his guys got hit and lost the ball pretty much quickly after, and it happened with Bridgewater too. So putting that ball on that back shoulder allows Gesicki to prepare for this hit, hang on to it. So yeah, good read from his pre to post snap, reading the safety, coming down them, dropping to a cover 3 look, and then hitting just this quick little glance route, putting the ball in good placement to protect the tight end, protect his receivers. Just pretty much a really good game all around. I think he finished with like a perfect passer rating, which really doesn't mean that much. Like that stat is kind of useless at times, but like he looked really good. I know people want to talk about the deep ball, only the deep ball, and I rambled on about it for a little bit. The deep ball was a good play. It wasn't his best play in this game, but for coming out his first action, throwing to Tyreek, deep ball, fastest player in the league, it was pretty good in double coverage. Like, it's a 51-yard completion. Yeah, could have been a touchdown possibly, but he would have thrown the ball an extra 2 yards further or just thrown it a little bit earlier. But based on, he threw it when Tyreek was 2 yards behind the defender. But yeah, overall, really good game from Tua. I'm excited to see his action in the season. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Or don't. That is up to you. Peace.